Fitz, I wanted to circle back on this and talk about the class of 2026. You said every couple of years there is the opportunity for an outlier class. Feels like Penn State shoots above their 10 or 15 range. So where are they on the track with this particular class? And everyone sees 6 overall, 3rd in the Big Ten, 9 commits right now. So what are you thinking when it comes to where they are in the progression of this cycle? Are they ahead, behind? Because I know they got work done early, but where are they right now that we're fully into 2026?
I think they are ahead, and I also think that they're ahead in getting a guy like Kevin Brown, who is top of the top. Like, that's going to be the difference in a 10 to 15 class and a 6 to 10 class is going to be the elite guys. And you got a guy like that, Kevin Brown, already done a really nice job in state, getting guys that, really have decided that they weren't going to mess around with the cycle. So I'm talking about Kevin Brown, Messiah Mickens, Matt Sieg. You keep going down that list, and there's some quality guys down there. And you got your quarterback, which is obviously a good thing here. Now it's about the next step here. You got 9 commits. You're going to think that's a third of the class, essentially. You're going to go from there. You're going to see that Pennsylvania and the region is pretty good. So you're going to start to fill up at spots like defensive end, which is replenished in the region as compared to last year. And defensive back, you've got some real opportunities there. And oh, by the way, they've got 3 receivers committed, and those guys are actually pretty good. So I'm very curious to see which direction that goes. But you've got a group that is terrible to go this direction, but you kind of are reminded of 2022 at this point. It's not just early commits. It's really good early commits with really good athletic numbers and really good projection for like combine projection type stuff. So right. Very, very intrigued and encouraged by the early run for Penn State. And I think they're going to do really well. I also think that they're building up this sort of NIL cash where you combine the rev share with the ability to go on top of the rev share. Probably going to help for the right prospects, and they're swinging big right now and doing some good things, and they're going to have, I think, more numbers to play with because of the 105 scholarship / roster expansion. So I think 2026 is shaping up to, from a logical perspective, from a historical cycle perspective, is shaping up to be a pretty good one for Penn State.
Ryan, do you agree?
Yeah, for sure. It just all depends on how they really, I think these next couple of months are crucial, right? If they can land a few more top guys before they get to official visits, I think that'll be massively important for them. And then obviously keeping guys on board. I'm still shocked. Is a little bit, go ahead.
Sorry to derail your thought there, but keeping guys on board, I think, is the part where I'm curious about some of the changes. Fitz just mentioned, like, you have the revenue sharing and then NIL on top of it. Is poaching going to be, I know I'm asking you a speculative question, so I apologize. But do you think, with that baseline, is poaching easier or harder in this new environment where guys can harder? Okay,
I think, right, Sean? Because everybody's kind of playing a little more equal footing now financially.
Yeah, I mean, you're always going to have your Oregons and your outliers and things like that. But at the same time, I think you look at this group of 9 guys, and so sort of behind the wall here, Penn State doesn't really talk NIL with guys that would be 2026 prospects this early. There's obviously, probably outliers here, and you've got an opportunity to discuss something along those lines. But like, as far as hard numbers go, it's not really something that they want to do this early. And why would you? Like, why would you drive the price up right now? Like, you're going to eventually get to December, and that's when you have to have all hands on deck and try and get that thing across the line. But at the same time, like Brown and Mickens and Hune, these guys are not like big ticket guys that are only worried about money. So I think that's encouraging for keeping that group together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they've already survived a run at Messiah Mickens from other schools, from what I understand. And if you want more information on that, again, we got it over at the site.